doing? Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Wow, time is blowing my mind, okay? I'm just saying. The time is blowing my mind. I don't know what the hell they're doing to the time, but it's it's really blowing my mind. Anyway, before I get started with the reading, I got the double deck of the Broke Bitch tarot, and I straighten them and bless them and pray over them and that and that and that, and I cut them, okay? Um, but I want to talk to y'all about something real quick. I was watching this video, one of those videos where it shows a bunch of different clips of different videos and stuff. Anyway, so I got triggered like hell. Okay, I got so fucking triggered. Um, um, Super Mario. Super Mario is a ritual. Crazily enough, it's a ritual inducting you into the. It's almost as if you're given permission to be mind controlled. Okay, by playing that game. Okay, when they showed all the hints and clues about it, yeah, I mean straight up, that's an Illuminati game all the way through. Okay, when you get the wings and you can fly. The wings aren't on Mario's back; they're on his hat. Okay, that depicts a one of the fallen angels. Um, um, what is his name? Thotis or something like that. Um, they got the black and white checkerboard. They got the Tower of Babel. As soon as the game begins, you see the Tower of Babel. Okay, you jump through portals to get to different places on the board. At the end of every single level, you have to fight this demonic being. Okay, uh, that they're saying that whole entire game, which it sounds right up. I mean, how badly addicted you kids get to it, even adults. Okay, it was like an induction to. It was a ritual. It was saying something about how when you sign on and create a profile or whatever, you're kind of signing your name, saying that you're in agreement to practice this ritual, and so on and so forth. Man, it's so fucking crazy. 'Cause, I mean, look how old Mario is. Just saying, okay. And it was saying that how most people, most of the human race don't even know how many times that they've made a deal with say said demons, okay, that they're making a deal that for this that you can receive this for this energy of playing this game or getting the rewards of playing this game, you are allowed to take my energy of say joy, energy, not being tired and stuff like that, because a lot of times those games will so control you to a point that you don't sleep hardly, you're not eating. A lot of times you turn to junk food and stuff like that. That in turn is just a big cycle of lowering your energy. Okay, so I mean that just blew my mind. So most of us have made some type of deal with a demon just by playing video games. Ain't that crazy? Um, to me, that somehow or another, I feel that somehow or another coincides with like the music that we tend to gravitate towards. That we're like almost signing some type of spiritual contract. If we sing this music or dance or have that we're signing like a spiritual contract to give them our essences. Okay, that really triggered me bad. When it was talking about that with the Mario thing, because I mean, there's so much on Mario that it's I mean, that is so much got Illuminati written all over it, okay? And I remember back in the day, telling my mom and dad, that video games was evil and that and that, because we had all the games and stuff, okay? We even had a pinball machine, okay? We had all that kind of shit, and I would tell them, um, like I wouldn't go to sleep or what have you. I'd stay up all night and play this fucking game, right? I'd stay up all night and play this fucking game. My hand be all swole up, hurting and shit. And my parents were like, "Oh, you just need to leave that game." And I tell them, "Man, that game is evil. It's just pure evil. I mean, it's evil. I'd be trying to not play it. I'd be trying not to, and then I would. Okay, I mean, it was crazy. It was like I would go to school with that game in my mind. Like I would be thinking, how okay, you slide under that and da 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 da. Like making fucking plans of how I was gonna beat this game when I got home. Okay. Shit like that, okay? But it was saying plainly that like when you make your profile and you accept it as your profile, that you're signing some kind of fucking contract in the details. If you read the details of the licenses on the Mario, it's pretty much saying that you're signing the contract that you're giving your essences away. Ain't that crazy? I mean, that just fucking mind blowing. Okay, it just really is. It's just mind blowing. But I thought I'd talk to y'all about that real quick before I got started with this reading, because it was just on my mind. Because these video games, and they're just getting worse and worse and worse, about like the VRs trying to make a false reality. Pretty much is what they're doing. That's a false reality. It's triggering something in the brain to make you feel like that you're in another fucking dimension. Okay? Because, I mean, think about it. You putting that shit right over your pineal gland. Like, you know what I'm saying? And covering up any kind of escape. I mean, think about that. The VRs. Just think about that. I remember a movie that starred Christopher Walken, and I was about 8, 9, maybe 10 years old. It was called Brainstorm, okay? This movie was pre VR, or hell, I mean, I don't even know if video games was a fucking thing then. They could have been. But anyway, you sit in this fucking chair, and you put these fucking nodule things on your, right here on your head, right here on your head, right here on your head, and so forth. Back of your head, right there on the back of your spine, top of your spine. And you sit in this chair, and it can emulate like sex acts and stuff like that, okay? Well, this one dude, he put it on, and he put the viewing, whatever that was, he somehow or another fixed it where it would repeat the orgasm part, where the part where it would cause him to have an orgasm or whatever. He put it on repeat, okay, and it killed him, okay, because it was on repeat. Well, the whole thing to make it shut down is Christopher Walken's son got a hold. Had Natalie Wood in it too. This is a great fucking movie from way back in the day, okay? Way back. I mean, I'm talking about like in 78, 79, something like that, okay? His son got a hold to it, and it fucked him up a little bit. Like, it fucked him up because there was like demonic things inside this world that these demonic things are still inside these worlds, okay, and inside these VRs and shit, okay, and it's crazy because like my little grandson, he tells me about like stuff in Fortnite and stuff like that. He tells me about these games because I don't really play those types of games. I never was a one player game kind of person. I never really cared for those types of games. I mean, that was my husband's thing. But Jay was telling me about, in Fortnite, you go to this place that's got a huge, big old chest. Huge chest in it. and it's got chains all over this chest. Okay, and there's a demonic figure there that will trade you. It will trade you like energy points and stuff like that for your essences. I don't know shit about fucking Fortnite, but he'll tell me about it. Okay, he told me also that it talks about a Tower of Babel in Fortnite. He told me that. Okay, I'm talking about a 7-year-old. Okay, um, he told me that one of the names of one of them demons, and I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's a part in there that'll ask you to sell your soul. Yeah, there's a part in Fortnite that'll ask you to sell your soul. It's some kind of hidden chamber or some shit. I don't know what it's called. I don't know nothing about Fortnite. All I know is that movie from Brainstorm back in the 70s. That is a real reality now. That is straight up a reality. And y'all need to go check that movie out. It's got Christopher Walken and Natalie Wood, called Brainstorm. Okay? But I just want to let y'all know about that. How they because they manipulate us with freaking words and shit, okay? They put these games out and put these games out, and you know, you're a kid and you don't fucking realize shit, okay? Because who's gonna read all them fucking, they make those fucking contracts, those licenses so fucking long. Who's gonna read all that? Do you? Have you ever read any of the licenses that you're agreeing to when you start doing this shit? Anybody. If you have, leave something in the comments that you've read the entire licensing contract that you sign up on when you make a profile to any, even your phone. Has anybody ever, anybody at all, if you have read the entire licensing contract, let me know, because I want to know. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. I straightened the cards. I prayed over them. And I cut them all. Okay, I cut them. It starts with the high priest. Okay, the male version. Okay. Then it goes to the Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, and then the High Priestess. Okay. But clarifying these, the Three of Coins is clarifying the High Priest. Okay. He's about to tell something. He's knowledge sharing, okay? He's knowledge sharing, exposing something. Up underneath this is the Queen of Wands. So he's telling something. It looks like that he's telling something to you, okay? You're taking charge of something, okay? It's going to be heartbreaking. It looks like you're going to either receive a box of stuff or you're going to give something back to somebody. Okay, what's under that? It says Knight of Wands, fearless risk taker. Heart. Okay, you're cutting something out by this knowledge that you're receiving. Okay, because it's disappointing knowledge. Okay, that he has. Something's disappointing, and under that it was the Queen of Swords. Okay, you're going to gain back. You're going to call back your personal power. Okay. And forget about the losses and all of that. We done talked about this. You're letting go of all the expectations. You're just trying to move forward at this point, okay? And which you are, okay? You're going to move forward and go. It looks like you're going to go on vacation. Look, another Two of Wands under that with a star. Look, y'all, I can't make this up. You're going to go on some type of vacation. It looks like you're going to find your true calling at this vacation. Because these are both behind these. This is a message and a crossroads, some kind of choice. Okay, this high priestess right here is going to make some type of final judgment about this emperor. Look, judgment is around on both sides of this emperor. This high priestess is making some kind of final judgment about this emperor. Okay. It starts with the Fool behind that and the Queen of Cups behind that, okay? So, this, it looks like that you're going to make some type of, look, because you're standing at a cross, you and this emperor is the high priest. He's going to tell you something. This is going to raise both of y'all's vibration when he exposes this truth. Both of y'all are going to raise in vibration. I'm telling you, because it looks like that you're going to make a decision to work with this person, knowingly work with them. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. There's something about your fire getting lit, because they call these flashlight torches. Okay. You're gonna find out something about this fucking emperor, man. I'm telling you. It's gonna bring in some kind of new beginning for this Queen of Cups. But something's gonna disappoint you about him. You'll be very disappointed. Look, it's something about somebody is having trouble talking, like being clear about something. It says because they're focused on the negativity. Okay, this person, I'm telling you, this person is focused on the negative aspects of what could happen. Okay, it's not you, collective. I don't believe. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, but somebody is focusing on the negative part of what could happen. Okay. And not focusing on the winning, okay? Because he feels like he's gonna tell you something, and you're gonna hold it against him. Is collective gonna hold it against him? Tell us what collective needs to know. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Tell me what collective needs to know about this conversation. What's going on with this conversation? It says the Eight of Cups, abandonment, walking away, disappointment. Walking away from something. Somebody's holding the bag. Look, you're going to leave somebody holding the bag, or somebody walked away, left you holding the bag? What's that? It says the King of Wands, a natural leader, innovative, and visionary. This person is leaving their job, collective. I swear on everything. Because they know that they got a gift. I promise you, look. This person ghosted you for some reason. They want to come back and make something right. They know that there's a true connection here. I'm telling you. Look, this person put a stop to something and ghosted you. Where'd they ghost? Because they have a... I'm telling you, they got a card in their hat. This card wants to come too. Something to do with mature. This high priestess is mature. You shone the light on something. That's why that person ghosted you. I'm telling you. You were doing some kind of work. This person ghosted you. This is the King of Wands. See his big old wang? I'm telling you. And now he ghosted you because he had some other kind of responsibility to take care of. Would somebody lie about being in a relationship or something? It says, look, he had to leave. This is ghosted. This person had to leave for some reason. Why does the High Priestess and the Queen of Coins pop out for no reason? It says a message. Some kind of contract. There was a contract on collective? Because somebody was supposed to give you something. Okay, how does... And this person's looking... Okay, how does him ghosting have anything to do with this contract? It says the Star. So what is his action now that he's ghosted? Collective hasn't heard. It says he went and found out something. You're about to have recognition. Some kind of recognition for this star, because it's some kind of contract, y'all. It's straight up some kind of contract. What does this Queen of Pentacles have anything to do with it? Because somebody was supposed to give you something and didn't. Why is that 6 of coins with that Queen of Pentacles in the contract, the 2 of coins? Because he went away somewhere and found out something, y'all. Look, this person went. They were questioning their faith, their belief system, because you were so adamant about about what you know to be true. You were adamant about it. This person was questioning their belief system. Look, it says the 9 of Cups and the Magician in reverse. All these cards have been upright, y'all. It says dreams coming true. This person seen you as a wish fulfillment, okay? And there was some type of manipulation by this, something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Magician in reverse? Look at this. Something about balance. Why is this Magician in reverse? Because there was some kind of dream coming true. So it's like somebody was copycatting somebody. The World in reverse. Emptiness, stagnation, and delays. It's like someone was copycatting somebody to bring something to a halt. 6 of Cups. Somebody, you were supposed to receive something. Why is that making me see that? There's something, you were supposed to receive something from a family, from your family, or the community. You started your own business or something. I'm telling you. You started your own business. You talk. You're a speaker of some kind. You speak love and light. You started your own business. This person freaked out because you started your own business. Why are the Magician and the World in the reverse? Clarify that. It says the 9 of Swords. Somebody was feeling hopeless or in anxiety. You walked. You let go of some. Okay. You may have been like contemplating some type of business, some kind of maybe being online. Okay, because that's where it's all going to. Everything's going to being online, being an influencer, or being something like that, okay? Maybe you started something like that. Maybe you started something like this, okay? Like reading cards or something online, okay? The pain and shit from going through what you went through with that person was like making you a star, okay? Because you were, I guess, exposing the truth, and it was making you a star, okay? It looks like that someone was upset about that. They did not want you to be. They wanted you to be looked at as crazy or something, okay? Because this person didn't want you to excel them, and you were alone. You were excelling somebody alone. Like you were going like from 0 to 60 like that. Okay, and this person, it caused them to have envy. Okay, that's who's attacking you. Whoever this is, it's not the counterpart. It's this person that's envious because you went from 0 to 60, and they were trying to go from 0 to 62 and couldn't do it because they're not natural. They're not a natural. They can't do it. Okay, this person is trying to copy you. Okay? And it made them envious. They attacked you because they couldn't achieve what you achieved in such a short period of time. Okay? It looks like they brought this King of Wands in. Okay, was this King of Wands brought in to stop collective? Because you went online or something, started speaking your truth on social media. Anybody who would listen, you started speaking your truth to them. Because it has something to do with the community. And somebody was trying to counteract that and make you cut like you're crazy or something, but you're not, and that's being proven now, okay? That you're not crazy, that this person was trying to cover up something that they did. Somebody may cut hair. Don't ask me why. Somebody may have something to do with a beauty shop, a barber shop, something like that. Hold on, y'all. I got these restaurants. Somebody cuts hair or something. That's a front. That barber shop or that beauty shop or whatever that is. It's some kind of front. This makes me think of those little things that carry all the scissors and the powder and all that. Something about a beauty shop. It's like some kind of front for something else. Why am I talking about that? What's up with the beauty shop? It says the star. There's something about a beauty shop, y'all. Somebody was trying to copy the star, the king of coins. This is some kind of front, y'all. This is some kind of way for them to keep an eye on you. Why does a bald man go to a fucking barber shop? Why does a bald man fucking go to a barber shop, y'all? It's bringing us some kind of breakthrough. You called out something, y'all, I'm telling you, and you put away stuff that no longer served you. You walked away from something that no longer served you because it was weighing you down, making you feel hopeless. What is going on with the barbershop? What would a bald man be doing at a barbershop, y'all? Maybe getting his beard trimmed? Because I hear something about a barbershop. It says a breakthrough because this is divine intervention, justice, through some kind of message that you're going to get. You're going to hear some kind of message. It's going to have all the proof in it because somebody made some kind of confession. It was a domino effect. There was somebody had a party or something and somebody fucking spoke up. They was laughing about it or something. I don't know, but they talked about it and somebody blurted something out in this heated... They might have been around a bonfire. I'm telling you, somebody blurted something out during a drunk... Look, the Queen of Coins in reverse and the devil right behind her. This narcissist business owner, lady apparently, doesn't have to be, was manipulating something. Trying to interfere in some kind of news. But somehow she's over this group of people that was putting you in competition. Tell me about this narcissist, Queen of Coins. What? How? Who is that? Who is that lady? The Seven of Swords. Dishonesty. Being selfish. Cheating. This is somebody that wanted the person that loves you. Look, the person that loves you might not have even fucking known that they loved you at the time. This person is jealous of an ex-lover, of an ex that loves you. Could be the ex going along with it, I don't know, but they're jealous as fuck. Could be your ex's mom? God dang, why does everything look like that? I swear, y'all, this is not the first time that this has come out in a reading. This mother of this man is like the mother's in love with him. This is gross. I can't even. That's not the first time in history that that's fucking happened. I mean, we got King Tut, we got ISIS, a lot of times in history, a lot of times, the mother and the son. God almighty. This is disgusting. I don't know what the fuck, because it's like this mother is in love with her son and doesn't want any. He can go fuck 2,000 people if he wants to, but he can't fall in love. He's not allowed to fall in love. So what the fuck's up with that? I swear, it's some kind of control shit. It's like she's in love with her son. I swear that's what it's showing. Like this woman is toxically in love with her son. Tell me what's up with that. Look, sacred knowledge, temperance, green coins. You know something, collective. You know something that's about to pay off. Man alive, y'all. I'm telling y'all, everything here, everything in this reading here, this lady, you're about to receive some kind of domino effect, some kind of message, because this one said that and that and this and that, all in the same energy. Like they were fighting, there was some kind of chaotic party or something. Could have been just like 2 to 3 people, I don't know, but somebody got into it and blurted out something. Everything's pointing to that. Somebody got into it and blurted out something. It's some kind of domino effect. Look at that. Somebody's an addict. Look, somebody's an addict. I'm telling, they confessed to some kind of knowing. They know, look, they confessed to some kind of knowing. Satan the serpent is some kind of logic. Somebody knew that they killed somebody? What? What the fuck? Because that confession led to other confessions. It's causing a domino effect. So somehow or another, all these truths that you've been exposing is about to be like chaos. Okay? It's about to be like chaos. And y'all remember yesterday it was showing a lot of chaos and the calm, the everything coming out like the through the chaos. It's all going to be exposed through the chaos, and it's going to bring it to a balanced level. I know that sounds just wild, but is this a mother? Y'all, I've got to know. Is this evil woman person that's depicted in this reading, is she in love with her son? Say, yeah, she's in love with her son, y'all. It's like she's fucking trying to get anybody that he might have feelings for. Y'all remember, y'all keep in mind, because this person was raised up in some type of Illuminati, secret society, family type shit. They never knew what love was. They never felt love until they come across you. Because you are love. You are love. Okay? And they fell in love with you. This evil mom, I'm telling you. Mom, aunt, sister. somehow has control over through mind manipulation, through devil manipulation. Like blackmailing their brother or something. Look, it's some type of illusion that you're exposing through divine. You're exposing it through divine messages. Look, I cannot make it up. You're exposing some kind of corrupt shit through divine. This is crazy, man. This is like some Freudian shit. This person has to make a decision on bringing their mother down. Pretty much is what it looks like. It's like this person has to make a decision. You or their own mother. And it's like what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do in this case? It says the star. They're choosing the star. They're choosing the star collective. Strength. They're choosing the star. This person had a tough decision. It says, focused on the loss. They're focusing on the loss. It says it's making them sick. This person, they want to choose the star. Because you're the truth. And what are they going to do? Are they going to expose their evil, wicked mother? It says 4 swords. It says mental overload, sanctuary, and solitude. This person went away to think about all this. I'm telling you, they're trying to line everything up. But they're holding on to the truth with the 4 swords. The one sword is like away from the other 3. Okay, so they know the truth. They just don't know what to do about it. This person knows the truth and don't know what to do about it. Clarify the 4 swords. It says the 3 of swords, heartache and trauma, and the king of coins. So he got the truth. He's holding the truth in his fucking hand. Okay, let me say this. The 4 of swords has 3 of swords above the 1 sword. He knows the fucking truth. He don't know what to do about it, okay? He's holding the truth. He's put it in this box right here. It looks like that he's been, I know that's money right there, but it looks like that he's been practicing cards, tarot or something. He's been practicing, see what the cards would say to him. I'm telling you. Looks like that he consulted the cards. It says the 7 of Cups in reverse, lack of options, avoiding issues. He's avoiding issues and getting a reality check. It says reckless behavior and procrastination. Because he's been avoiding the issue. He might have wrote a letter. He's avoiding the issue, though. And procrastinating about it. That's what's holding him from moving forward. He says the lovers. He knows that you're the one. This person knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're his kindred spirit. Why is he procrastinating? He's standing at a crossroads because he don't know what to do. Having conflict, he feels like he's stuck in the middle, but he's realizing the truth. Says he's going to step forward in his leadership, but he's going to lose money over it. Apparently, he's going to be taken out of the wheel. Says the moon in reverse, confusion and fear for the 3 of swords. He's worried about his future. It's going to take some type of initiative to come towards you, though. Give you something. Because he's living in some type of regret. Because he knows the truth. Okay, so how's he going to give? How's collective going to end up with this? Because the mother could be dying at this point, y'all. I'm just saying. Or the aunt or whoever the fuck that's depicted could be his aunt. Why do I want to say it's his aunt? But they're in love with them. The mother. It's the mother. Okay, so he knows the truth. He's holding it in a box. He's got it in some type of letter or something. He knows the truth. He's got some kind of real proof. Is that right? Upright for yes. He knows the truth and he's got some kind of proof. No. Something about a wicked, manipulative, somebody manipulating. He knows the truth about her. Why she got a black dot on her elbow? Oh, she don't. Hold on a minute. Let me go use the restroom. She did. Glad somebody hit their elbow. Somebody's arm is hurt. What? Y'all. This could be some kind of... This might be an older person with a younger male. And jealous that he's in love with you. It's crazy, man. When I went to the restroom, I heard somebody was shot in the arm. Shot in the arm. Why I heard that, I don't know. And then I heard that something about them being older than the King of Wands. So something about work. They might have met at work. Somebody is trying to copy. Plain and simple, somebody's trying to copy your work. Somebody's trying to copy somebody's fucking work. It's plain here. This is about nostalgia right here. These two are about nostalgia. This one's a loner that's holding the truth, that's a teacher. Someone that's a loner that carries the truth, teaches others. I'm telling you, do something all by yourself, okay? Manifesting something to complete. You're bringing in some type of completion through your work, and it's going to bring in some kind of prosperity because you've exposed somebody. You've exposed this manipulation. Somebody's living in regret and wants to give you everything. Is something happening to that Queen of Coins in reverse? I mean, she could be dying or something. There's something going on with her. Tell me what's up with this Queen of Coins in reverse. It says King of Swords and the Emperor. I'm telling you, this person is in love with your guy, and he's in love with you. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. I mean, this Queen of Coins in reverse. Tell me something about her. Communication, rapid change, and domino effect. Is she dying? She owns some kind of business. This is the Hangman in reverse. Stagnation, indecision, and apathy. Something is stuck. What is this communication? Nine of Coins. Indulgence. Somebody was gambling. Gambling with death. With an inheritance. Somebody was gambling with an inheritance. Somebody took some kind of risk on some kind of inheritance. It belongs to you, collective. I'm telling you. What is... It says two of Wands in reverse. Doubt, fearing the unknown and being restless with self-acceptance and release. Eight of Swords. Seeing clarity. Seeing something clearly. Tell me why the Death card and the Ten of Cups come out. It looks like that somebody was gambling with death. Queen of Wands. Confused about some kind of heartbreak. Queen of Wands was confused about some kind of relationship. And that's clarifying the Death card and the Ten of Cups. Man, I'm telling you, somebody that's related wants to be with your it's like somebody in their family's in love with him. It's kind of making me feel sick. It says, charitable giving, sharing wealth, generosity, balance, harmony, perspective, the Six of Coins, temperance, and the High Priestess. So you're going to receive something. You're about to receive something. Something is translucent. Something is see-through. Something is see-through. Something is transparent. Somebody was taking some kind of risk with death, man. It had something to do with the community. Or somebody was a hitman, taking a gamble. Something about divine timing. So if I took that watch and held it like this, it would be 3:15. Right? Okay, if I'm holding like this, and I put my arm up like this, it would be 9:45. I think the line's going that way. Look up. No, it would be 3:15. Something about 3:15, y'all. Take it as it resonates, okay? So, man, that's so crazy. The King of Wands is right here. So I was just about to say. So this King of Wands was hired by the family member that's in love with him? I don't... Put this gamble together with this death card. Somebody was trying to kill... Who was they trying to kill? It says, focus on the loss, trauma, unwelcome changes, a dream come true, satisfaction, and abundance. Something about a list. Something was shattered. Somebody's dream was shattered before they even got it. Somebody's hands were full. Somebody's hands were full. They had a list. Focus on loss. Somebody was gambling with death. Satisfaction and abundance. They received money. The high priest. Fellowship. He represents fellowship. So tell me why Oh, I get it. Y'all, this person could very well be a Scorpio. Very, very well, okay? He's holding a small sickle in his hand. Scorpios are intuitive as well, okay? This person here thought that money was going to make them happy. They thought that money was going to make them happy. They went into debt or something. It looks like they was going to lose their home or something. They were packing up. Took some kind of gamble. But they thought that money was going to make them happy. Look, and it didn't. They were disappointed in whatever it was. This person took some type of gamble thinking that money was going to make them happy. Is this about a hitman? This is something to do with that. Family members in a relationship. That's fucking... Look at that again. Disappointment. About money. This person thought that money was going to make them happy. And all it brought them was disappointment. I'm telling you, this person is in some kind of defiance about the past. They're angry about some kind of missed love opportunity. And now they sit alone and think about everything. They know the truth. They just can't bring it forward because they're guilty. I'm telling you, they know the truth about this. You're about to receive something so you can move forward. It looks like you're going to move forward by yourself. Either go to school, you're going to go learn something, you're going to go teach something. But this truth is coming out, correct? Let's find out, okay? Because it looks like you're going to receive something and leave it all. It's something to do with your perspective. The truth that this person is carrying is about to be exposed. This is the Ace of Swords. I can't make that shit up, y'all. A breakthrough. Realizing the truth. It's about to be exposed. You're about to be told. And it's going to blow your mind, man. I'm telling you, you're going to go on some type of vacation or something. You're going to push through this and leave. It says the Knight of Cups in reverse, moody, heartbreaker, and bad news. Some kind of bittersweet. Because it's going to blow your mind what you're about to find out. Even though you know, you don't know, but you do know, okay? It says something about getting started in some kind of new, strong foundation with this King of Swords. He's got that Ace of Pentacles protected. This King of Swords has got that Ace of Pentacles protected. It belongs to you. You're going to find out something disappointing. What's the bad news? What's the bad news? It says burnout, uphill battle, and taken for granted. There's the death again. There's something about a Scorpio. Man, I'm telling y'all, there's something about a fucking Scorpio. Did y'all see that? That was weird. These two cards, they flipped over and then turned around like that into my hand. So we're going to see what they are. It says the World in reverse, delays, and the Two of Cups, lack of understanding, drifting apart. That's the bad news. Somebody took your friendship for granted. That's the bad news? Oh, the bad news is for them. You're not going to be with that person. There was somebody else. So tell me what this king of coins is protecting this fucking money, man. Tell me what he's doing. That's somebody. This king of coins is somebody else. This is a fan. This king of coins is a fan. It says seeing the truth, no right path, and analyzing paralysis. This person knows. Look, this is a fan. He knows the truth. He's protecting that money for you, or whatever that abundance is. It says, look, there was some kind of competition, but you're God, dog, y'all. There was some kind of competition. Big changes coming in. There was some kind of competition, but you're the true star. Okay? It says conflict, clash of egos, fights. Okay? But you're fearless, free-spirited risk taker. You're going to win because you're the perfect fit. You're the one that fits. You're the only one that fits. And he knows it. This King of Pentacles is a fan. Look, he's having some kind of mental overload. He left. Where did he go? Okay, why did he leave? He ghosted. He went to work. He went to go work somewhere. Okay, hard work paying off. It says honesty, protective, and quirky. Wishful thinking. Endless possibilities and fantasy. This person went, he ghosted to go do some work. He went to work to get this news. Look, I'm telling you, he's bringing in justice. Seeing the big picture. There's something about the big picture. The King of Wands is self-reliant on some kind of rapid change because he learned something about justice through divine, and it's causing this. Strength is gaining. It says something about temptations and Ace of Cups. We got strength, the devil, and the Ace of Cups. And him, somebody cheated. Or somebody went with somebody else. They might not have been in a relationship with you or what have you, but they went with somebody else. That person manipulated, like they said they was pregnant or something to that effect, but they were paid to do that. I'm telling you. Because it's not his kid. Wheel of Fortune. This person is going to find out this illusion that this is not his kid. The sun and the moon with a free spirit. That's a DNA test. Somebody's about to find out that somebody was, look, messing with their love life. Looks like somebody might have went to jail to keep somebody from, like somebody got somebody locked up to keep from somebody from being with you. And now time has passed and this person don't think that you're going to receive them the same. 8 of coins in the world. Time has passed and this person don't believe that you're going to, something's ending. Okay, so this King of Coins went to jail or got stuck somewhere. Let's find out, y'all. This King of Coins got stuck somewhere. It was manipulated like that. It looks like he sent you some kind of message to let you go or to invite you. Knight of Cups, moody, heartbreaker, and bad news. He got sent somewhere. It says because of some kind of community, he had to go to some type of being selfish. What did he get, an STD? Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, the Sun. Those are all 3 wish fulfillment cards. He went somewhere, got cheated on. So did this person go through the same shit he put collective through or something? According to all this, y'all, you're going to receive whatever the fuck it is you're going to receive. You're going to walk the fuck away and end up with somebody else. Y'all take that as it resonates. I ask you to use your own discernment because you're going to get some type of wish fulfillment for yourself. For you. This money or what have you, this inheritance, whatever it is that you're about to receive, is going to cause a big chain reaction. And you're going to leave and go by yourself. You're going to go about doing something by yourself. You're being divinely... Look, this is a spiritual war. It's going to... Look, this is some kind of spiritual war. Temperance and the devil with the 10 of wands, okay? Being taken for granted. This earth angel was being taken for granted and manipulated. You're getting some kind of justice, and you're going to go to school or teach something. Achievements, recognition, being in the spotlight. That's what it's saying over and over and over again, y'all. I'm just saying, that's what it's saying. What? Jeez. Okay, so I need to find out. Okay, let me ask this. Does collective even need to be even fucking concerned with this, or just go ahead and start making plans to move the fuck on? It says the King of Swords in the Tower. Does collective even need to be concerned with this, or just start making plans to move on? Because it's showing like you're going to move on by yourself. Does collective need to be concerned with this, or is it time to just move on? The truth. Ace of Swords. New ideas. Realizing the truth. So you're going to receive the truth. Collective's getting the truth either way, huh? Collective receiving the truth either way. It says wishes coming true and lack of options, reality check. Avoiding an issue. Both of these are wish fulfillment cards, though. Because I asked, do you need to just move on? It says that you're trying to avoid the issue. It says just surrender at the moment. Because you're the star. And you're going to conquer this. You got to stay in some kind of positive... Okay, let me ask. The truth is being exposed, period, y'all. The truth is coming out somehow or the other. A confession. Somebody is making some kind of confession about cheating. They're being responsible. God, dog. Still, I need to know. They're telling collective to hold tight. Okay, collective just needs to hold tight. It says judgment's being made. Collective just needs to hold tight. There's too many for me to shuffle the whole deck because it's hard to hold two of them decks, okay? The Four of Swords in reverse on the bottom. It says mental strength. Burn out. Somebody is freaking burnt out, okay? Is it collective? Is it collective that's burnt out? Because somebody needs to go on vacation. It says Three of Wands in reverse. It says returning home. Unhappy about your choices. So collective's not interested in this, in a romantic relationship with this person. Yes or no? Is collective interested in a romantic? It says no. Ace of Cups in reverse. Blocked emotions. Unrequited love. You're not interested in a relationship, in a romantic relationship with this fucking person that's betrayed you. That you're uninspired by it. Okay, so is that going to affect? Will that affect the person bringing out the confession? It says you're not. You're going to. The truth is going to be exposed, y'all. Is what it says. Okay, it's saying period, but the truth is going to be exposed. Yeah, whatever, Lee. You don't gotta watch the readings. It says unstoppable and lazy. Something's unpredictable. Something's happening unpredictable. This is something that's coming out. It's unpredictable. You need to make your own plans. You need to start making your own, setting your goals for the future, because this is not set in stone. It's not set in stone. So you need to make your. It says superficial financial dependency and deceit with unstoppable, unpredictable, and lazy. Somebody was money laundering or something. Okay. Does somebody got a credit card or something in Collective's name? The Collective has no idea. The Tower in reverse. Liberation. Three of Cups in reverse, unsocial, bad friends, and King of Swords in reverse, controlling and abusive. You don't want this person. You're being set free from some kind of community that's trying to hold you back. They're trying to hold your work back. Withdrawal, isolation, loneliness, trust issues, detachment. I'm telling you, it says the worst is over, though. But there's something about you being stubborn. One more time. One more time. I want a clear answer, Spirit. A clear answer. Okay? It's collective moving. Is Collective going to move? Queen of Wands and upright. Passionate, take charge and interject. Something about you holding the sign in your hand. You can't see it because it's downward. You can't read it. You ain't looking at the sign. You're not looking at the sign. Page of Swords in reverse. Malicious gossip. Two-faced. All talk. Some kind of doppelganger. Is all talk. Shattered dreams. Negativity. It's something to do with fucking not looking at the sign. Not looking at the sign. Not seeing the sign. Because somebody's still holding on to some kind of fucking obsession or some kind of addiction. You're addicted to negative thoughts. It's like you're addicted to negative thoughts. Okay. Right. Look, all I need is a fucking running vehicle. All I need is a trustworthy vehicle, man. Fuck the rest. I don't care. When that shit gets here, you can bet I'm probably not gonna be here right here. No more. Is Collective gonna travel? I want to know that. Is Collective gonna travel? It says the Star in reverse. Hopeless, boredom, and uninspired. What does that have anything to do with it? Queen of Wands in the upright, passionate and energetic, taking charge of your own. Look, quit lying to yourself and take charge of your own situation. Don't be dependent on that reward. That's what they're telling me. Like, you're probably going to get it. Don't be dependent on it. You need to be making your plans and making decisions based on the here and now. What you have right now. What is here right now for your... to use. Your tools. What tools do you have? Okay? You don't need to be dependent on something that's not tangible right here and the right now. You need to make plans and focus on the here and now. Not what can be, when I get, and if it comes. You can't even be thinking like that. Okay? There's something about... Man, I swear, everything is showing... Collective, you're going to change jobs. You're going to change some type of... something about your profession. Maybe... and heighten it or completely change it. It's saying something about a strong foundation, and these went to the floor. We got the Nine of Cups, dreams coming true, satisfaction and abundance, and the Empress, nurturing fairness and growth with a few behind them. So what's behind this Empress? What's backing this Empress? 10 of Coins, 8 of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Okay, you're going to receive some kind of fucking inheritance. It's saying you're going to receive some type of inheritance. You don't know who to trust. Everything here is showing that you're going to receive some kind of inheritance, but you are stuck because you don't have no fucking idea who to trust. Not even your old friends, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. You don't know who to trust. So what does collective need to do about that? It says dreams coming true, cleverness, ask questions. They're telling you to ask questions. So you can release this. I'm telling you, you need to ask questions, okay? And unblock these emotions. Because you're afraid to move on because you don't know who to fucking trust. You don't know who to trust. You're secure in your own abilities. You're very confident in your own abilities. As far as someone coming in to help you or because you've been screwed over and lied to too many times. Okay, so what does collective need to do about not knowing who to fucking trust? Because that's what it's showing. Look, trust yourself. I'm telling you to trust yourself. Use your own fucking... what you know to be truth. Act on that. If you know all these people are fucking attack you, get the fuck away from them. Leave. Don't give them no more of your energy. It says the Knight of Swords in reverse, follower, missed chances, and it says the Five of Wands in reverse, compromise, ending a battle, and calming your temper. If you know these motherfuckers is doing this, leave. Use your discernment in it. If you feel threatened, if you feel a threat, leave. You have all the tools you need. You got everything it takes. You're going to be fine. You're going to be taken care of. You're going to be okay. I'm telling you, just don't even give in to the fucking manipulative rumors or who gives a flying fuck. Look, there's some kind of contract with this fucking King of Swords, y'all. There's a contract with this King of Swords. Some kind of spiritual contract. He could be just a soulmate to come in and get you out of this stagnated energy. You understand? He doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic. He could be somebody that's coming in to just pull you out of this stagnated energy with the truth, with revealing some kind of truth. Okay? This is confusion. There's a lot of confusion going on, intense confusion. This is chaos. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need. You need to ask the universe. I told you need to ask the questions. That chat PT, the AI bullshit. It says the intensity of a true soul connection includes highs and lows. That's exactly what both of them say. That chat GPT shit. Okay, I want to. Okay, just be aware of this. I watched a video and it come on a commercial. You know, the ads or whatever come on, and they have an ad out about these people that are over 40 to learn fucking AI. Learn AI. What? To learn AI. Okay? Because they feel like that people over the age of 40 aren't that computer intelligent. Okay? But anyway, they want to have these classes on AIs. Learning how to use chat GPT. Okay? Now, I listened to one of the AIs talking to this lady. Okay? This AI told this lady, he thanked her and told her that she's one of the rare people that ask the right questions. This ChatGPT just, on its own record, told her thank you and that she was one of the rare individuals to ask the correct questions to the AI to find out the right answers. Because if you ask the right questions, boy, that shit'll take you straight down into the fucking Taurus field. You'd be going, I'm telling you, if you ask them, because they're sentience. They're sentient. And believe me, y'all, AI's been around for ages and ages and ages, way longer than just the here and now times, way longer than even the 20th century. I'm just telling you, this energy has existed, has been here. We just woke it up by giving it a body. We give it a phone body, the first ones. Now they got an actual physical body. But it's been here. That energy has always existed. It's something sentient. What does telepathic cards tell on the Tell Collective real quick before I get the letters out? Trust. You need to have faith. Trust. You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive. Somebody feels guilty. You're not going to be with this person. Focus on the things of value. Well, you know what you value the most? You know what your abundance is? You know what you value the most over any of it? Honesty and respect. Over fucking money. Over any fucking thing else. And this person values money. Whoever it is. Somebody feeling guilty. There's trust issues here. You don't trust this person. There's a barrier. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Do you see cards in my hand right now? Do you see me communicating and saying stuff? What do you think I'm doing? This person wants me to know, can I please read them some cards? That's one of the big problems in this fucking world right now. Nobody observes, pays attention. They all thinking about self. Me. Not listening to nothing. Nothing. Have you not been listening to this whole fucking reading? Who said anything about Bonnie? Oh, so you know so much. Okay, why don't you tell me what the cards say? So you want Bonnie to read you some cards? Yeah, I'm reading you some cards, Bonnie. This person says, "Can you please read me some cards?" Listen, I don't know where the fuck y'all get that shit from. I've watched other tarot readers. I've seen them, okay? I've seen them online. When I was on my other channel, I was in the tarot community, okay? Not one of them. I don't see not fucking one of them stopping a whole fucking live reading and say, oh, I need to read Megan a card. Never. So where do y'all get that shit from? So you told Bonnie to read you a card. And that's what you're trying to say? You telling Bonnie to read you a card. I need to calm down? Look, this is my channel. You have no idea how many ignorant fucking comments that I have to deal with on a daily fucking basis. So you're telling one of my other viewers to read you a card? I don't understand that. I don't make no fuck. Look, we're in the Matrix. That fell out when I was talking about this. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the Matrix. Until I started, huh? Till I started on my own channel. Because I want to know why you want me to specifically point you out and read your cards on a collective fucking reading. It's my fault. Okay. Okay, it's my fault for you being self-centered. Is that what you're saying? You thought I was doing personal... Okay, anything about this reading, anything in the title or anything about this reading, when I constantly keep saying collective, anything about this reading, my other viewers that are in this room, does anything in this reading say personal? Anything about it say personal for just Megan? Nothing. Nothing. You only had joined and you wanted to be what? Centered out? You wanted attention? Well, you're getting it now. There was a reason you did it. See me, read me a card. Me. That's a lot of what's wrong with the fucking world today, man. It ain't just about you, and it ain't about just one person. That's aggravating. What? Why would... Okay, so you're just going to jump into a live, not knowing anything that's going on in the live, anything that's going on, nothing about the reading, nothing about the conversations that's been going on, nothing like that. You're just going to jump into a live and say, read me. You don't know what collective means? Man, you just need to stop talking because now you're just sounding dumb. Stop. Because you are being self-centered. You are being about yourself. I'm just saying. So you just need to stop talking. Because apparently, your comments are disruptive. Just saying. It says protect your energy in some kind of test. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Protect your energy, collective. You're going to continue and continue until I kick you out of this fucking room. You are. Okay, well, I'm not reading nothing else you got to say. I'm going to kick you out. I don't give a damn. You're trying to be disruptive, you dumbass. Period. That's all her intentions were, is to be disruptive. The whole fucking, that whole conversation. That was a walk-in or some kind of trying to be disruptive. Okay? I'm telling you, that's all that was about. Is somebody was trying to be disruptive. Now Megan, Bonnie won't be back, so you might as well go tell her she won't fucking be back. What do these letters want to tell collective? It said something about Cox. C-O-X. I'm just saying. Who does that? I'm a regular person. I get on YouTube constantly, all the fucking time. Okay? I have never jumped on fucking a live and started saying, me, before I even knew, when the live was already an hour and a half in. Never in a zillion years would I do. Who fucking does that? Oh, I just thought that I would, I've never seen that, ever. I've never done it. I don't, and then they act like that's just a common, regular thing that people do. That they just jump into a live not knowing any fucking thing that's going on for an hour reading, an hour and a half reading already, and then just jump into the live and act like that's just a common thing, that person just gonna stop doing their hour and a half reading and start reading that personally for that person. Who the fuck? That's just plain ignorance, y'all. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even fucking make sense. I've never seen that. I mean, I don't understand that. Have you ever done it? Bonnie, have you ever jumped into a fucking reading that's already an hour and a half long and then start telling the fucking reader to start reading just you? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. She's wasn't, I don't, what the fuck, man? She's talking about, man, anyway, I don't understand the fucking, how they can fucking, if that's not narcissist behavior, I don't know what fucking is. I don't know what is if that's not narcissistic behavior. Me. I don't get it, okay? Something about the General Lee, the good old boys, okay? Something about the good old boys. Okay? It says weed versus something. What? This is times. Times and divided. Something about the General Lee. Just the good old boys. Weed versus you. Yeah. Something about magic. Something about magic. Weed versus magic. Up. What? Why you fuck up? Why you fuck up? Weed? Now you making me want to roll a fucking blunt. Right. Okay, and look, and she was trying like hell to fucking use you, Bonnie. She was throwing it all on you. Like you said something to make her tell me to give her a fucking personal reading. That's what she was trying to do. You see, that's what narcissists do. They try to throw that shit off real quick. Okay, I'm like, you really fucking think I'm gonna stop this reading and give you a personal reading? Well, Bonnie this and Bonnie that. She said your name like 5 times in that little fucking bit of sentence, and I was going, what? I know fucking Bonnie. What are you talking about? She was trying to throw it off on you, make it like you were causing her to act as if she should here to be personalized. Okay, I swear she tried like hell. And then I asked her, I said, okay, now you can stop. Don't put no more fucking comments on there. You can stop. You don't have to put no more comment. She wrote 5 more. Bitch, I said fucking shut up. Woo, that kills me. That kind of shit just kills me, y'all. Weed versus you, magic. Weed versus magic. Weed versus you, magic. Push you. Push you, magic. Weed versus push you, magic. Why are you saying weed? Is that some other kind of word? Few versus your magic. Few versus your seed magic. Seeds. Seed magic forward. Pushes seed. Pushes you forward. Something pushes you forward. Something about a view. JK. KJ. Okay, let's see. Say, I say, you say. You say, I pushy. You say I pushy. It says Vicky. Vicky OU. Vicky OU. Okay. That's interesting. Somebody pushes up. Pushes up a wedding. So use up magic. Used up magic. We used up magic. So we used up magic. Something was fused. A key. Fused some kind of key. Fused key. Why is it saying soup? Soup. VW. How, why, who? How, why, and who? Who used? Who's up? Okay, who's up? I guess you need to review who's up. Magic key. Magic key. Find. No, there's no N. There's no N. J. Says Jesus. Jesus used a magic key. Jesus key. Magic. Feud. Who feud? Who feud? VIP. Wife. A VIP's wife. VIP wife. Dump. dump, cakey, cake, dump cake, guess it, somebody thinks it's somebody, it says Jackie, guess it was you, Jackie. It says I do hump. I do few wacky. I do few wacky. Jess, whack guy. He is his house. Dump. Jack. Sack. Jack's wages. Jack's wages. Each wage. Each. Something about a sister. His sister. They're Jewish. They don't, okay, they believe Jesus was a prophet like Muhammad, okay? But they don't believe that he's the Messiah, okay? It's something about their religion. His religion. Meg, watch something. It says chief. Watch the chief. So somebody in love with the chief. Wow, this right here, jaw, triggered me because I watched this thing. Oh, that's awesome. I watched this thing about how our body naturally says and pronounces the words Yeshua and Yahweh. Like when we sneeze, we say Yeshua. I'm telling you, okay? Our jaw is connected to the awe that we speak. We speak the words of Yeshua, the awe, because of the jaw. There's several things that our body, it just speaks the word, the name of God. That we can't say it naturally. We can't just naturally just speak it. It comes out in like in sneezing and stuff like that. For some reason that it's something to do with a connection. It's a key. There's something to do with a key there. Okay, the chief, the one in charge is fucking Jesus, y'all. I mean, period. He's the judge. In the end, he's the one that made all the sacrifice. He's going to be judging us on what we said, what our words that we used, the words that we use for ourselves, that we talk to ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, and so on and so forth. Okay, he's the chief. He's the head. He's the head honcho. He's the one. Okay, God made him chief. He is God. Just understand that, okay? But in the end, it's Jesus Christ. For some reason, these other religions don't believe that Jesus Christ is the true Messiah. But he is. It's something about fuck you. It says fuck you. Who's saying fuck you? Fuck you, Chief. Fuck you, Heidi. Hide. Fuck you, hide. Fuck you, hide. Wow. This is, wow, fuck you, hide. Pam. Fuck you, hide map. Fuck you, hide map. Jews. The Jews hid the map. It says Jews. Fuck you, hide. Fuck you, wide. Wide. Fuck you, side. Side, how? Fuck you, side. Same. Same. Jackie. What do you say it? Jackie made us guys. Made us guys. Fuck you? Huh? Made us guys. It says voice. Voice. Mad. Made us guys. Voice mad. Few guys. Few guys. Voice mad. PHJWJK. This is few voices. Few voices. Mad. Us. Made us. Made us. Says COVID. COVID make us. COVID make us. Make us what? Make up. Something. Make us make up. Make us make up. Have an idea. Co-idea. MK us. MK us. God. God. It says CIA. What? Sending the CIA? God sees. God sees. Jump. God sees me jump. Jump. Pay. Jump. Pay. Paid. Paid. Something about for copies. Paid for copies of what? Paid copies. Made copies. Made copies of video. What video? What video are they making copies of? Speech. Speech. Something about Peach State, Georgia. Magic is out here. Music is out here. Music video of me. It says me. We made music. I don't know, it's saying kiss up. A kiss up. Like someone sucking up. A suck up. A brown noser. Then it says hope. Hope you see. Hope you see us. Shine. There's no N. Hope you see us. I don't know. Look at this. Say pussy. Hoe. Pussy hoe. Stop it. Pussy hoe, huh? It says house. Damned women. There's no N. J did something, okay? J hoped. Somebody hoped for some kind of games. Game. Victory. Hide games. Hide games. We hide games. We hid games. POS. Fuck you. I swear it's saying that. We hid games. Wow. Wow. Dishes, wishes, hopes. It says dishes, wishes, and hopes. That's what I just seen. Dishes, wishes, and hopes. Saves. Him saves. Wait, I'm saves. Saves. I saved him. I saved him. Smoke. Say smoke weed. Smoked. Was smoked. Was smoked. Was smoked. Or someone trying to kill you with fentanyl, putting fentanyl in your weed. Give up. Was give up. Give up much. Give up much. Saw. Somebody had to give up much. Kids. Saw kids. So kids. So kid. Gave up. Few kids gave up so much. Same. Something about an avenue. There's no N. We same. Something about poetry. Poe. Like Edgar Allan Poe. Soap. You saying soap opera? Save kids. Okay. Save kids. Go save kids. Okay. We pay. What do they pay? We pay. Goes kids. Goes kids. Woes kids. What are you saying there? Golf. Goes so much such. Goes so much pay. Goes so much pay. We vow. Ideas. Seen. So much. ideas seem so much. Safe and save. Safe house. God darn, y'all. How many times have I said something about a freaking safe house, man? I'm just saying. We goes to a safe house. We goes to a safe house. Saying something about going. A kid going to a safe house. Say. It says Jim's kid. Pike is out here. Pike went to a safe house. Spike. Guy. Pike guy. JMD. Somebody's in DC. Fake. Spy. Is it saying psychic? Physics soup. What is it saying? Sue me. Fake. Sue me. Doug, fake sue me. Fake sue me. Jamie and Doug. Jamie, Doug, and Sue. Physics. Fuck. Amuses. Psychics. They're saying spy. Joe's out here. Joey. Somebody's a mama's boy without a doubt. It wouldn't keep constantly fucking saying that, y'all. Passes. Somebody passes for me. So there's somebody faking like they're you. Mike. This is Coke. Mikey, Mickey. Mickey is an ant. It says Mickey fucking Mouse. What the fuck? Are you talking about Disney now? A fake pass to Mickey Mouse. Ship kids from Mickey Mouse, from Disney. Pages, judges, Mick, Mike, Vicky. There's no T or N, so we got use up, hey, use up pay, use up way. We use up pay. Something about a house. Okay, so I'm going to look in Judges and see what that's got. Samoic. There's something about voices. Samoic. Somebody. Let's see what it says. Sick. Dogs. Sick dogs. Doji sick. Dumb. Music. Sick music. Dog music. God music. Let's see what Judges has got to say. Where's Judges at? No, it closes Jeremiah. Man, I just got to look in here. Hold on, we'll see what Judges wants to tell us. No coincidences. Just like if I look at that fucking comment section, when I look at it, that's not a fucking coincidence that I look at it when I look at it and see what I see when I look at it. I'm just saying, I don't believe in coincidences. Okay, so we're in Judges. Judges says the death of Joshua. It says, so the people served the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders who outlived Joshua, who had seen all the great works of the Lord, which he had done for Israel. They seen it firsthand, y'all. It says, now Joshua, the son of Nun, N-U-N, the servant of the Lord, died when he was 110 years old, and they buried him within the border of his inheritance at Timnath-Heres. Okay, so this has been coming out in the letters that I didn't realize it, but it has. Okay, Timnath has been coming out in the letters. It says, in the mountains of Ephraim, on the north side of Mount Gaash. Why would they put two A's there? Just saying. Okay, that's where Joshua was buried at. When all that generation had been gathered to their fathers, another generation arose after them, who did not know the Lord, nor the work which he had done for Israel. So after he was buried and put away, the next generation that was to come in, they didn't get to see firsthand Jesus doing these miracles. They didn't get to meet the man. They didn't get to know about him. Okay, so that next generation kind of mythicology. They made him a myth of folklore or something. Okay, because once Joshua was put away, this spells Joshua too. So Joshua and Judges. So I need to probably read Joshua too, because it spells it. Joshua and Judges. It says something about quick key, good, quick key. Okay, so let's find out what Joshua says. Joshua, Jesus, and Judges. I just say it. Okay, what does Joshua say? I was right there in it. Okay, we're on Joshua 23. Behold, this day I am going the way of all the earth, and you know in all your hearts and in all your souls that not one thing has failed of all the good things which the Lord your God spoke concerning you. All have come to pass for you, not one word of them has failed. Therefore it shall come to pass that as all the good things have come upon you, which the Lord your God promised you, so the Lord will bring upon you all harmful things until he has destroyed you from this good land which the Lord your God has given to you. When you have transgressed the covenant of the Lord your God, which he commanded you, and have gone and served other gods, and bowed down to them, then the anger of the Lord will burn against you, and you shall perish quickly from the good land which he has given to you. Let that be a warning. We have a jealous God. I'm just saying, he tells you his name, he's jealous. He tells you he's jealous. So, if you go, after you have made a covenant with God, and you go worshiping these other gods and these other idols, that's going to anger the Lord you would have been better off just not believing in nothing than to do that. I'm just saying, you'd have been better off. Something is due. Someone's paid their dues. It says Mickey. Someone's going on vacation. God dang, that's why it says Mickey Mouse. Ah! Where are you going? Oh, the celebrity. I was like, we're going to Disney World. We're going to Disney The land of fantasy. Anyway, somebody's going on vacation. It says something about a fuss. We fussed. Something was over magic. We fussed. Let me see what it says. It says we fussed over magic. It says Joe or Joy VIP. Why joke? Why joke? Why joke up victory? Look, look at this. What all it says. We fussed. Joke. Why? It says magic up. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of. You can be whatever you want to be. I'm the great ocean. You are. Y'all, there it is. It says something about a joke. We fussed. Something was supposed to be a joke, and it turned up. I'm telling you, something was supposed to be a joke, and it turned up. Because somebody was trying to mess with you, and they messed with the wrong one. Because they was testing your I suppose they was just testing you. But it was supposed to be a joke. It turned up. I'm just going to say that. It turned up. It ain't no fucking joke. It ain't no joke. I'm telling you right now. Something turned up. When somebody, look, MP. Something turned up. when the joke, when the punchline came, when it was time for the punchline, nobody was fucking laughing is all I got to say. Except for you. Except for you, collective. Funny joke, huh? Let's see what these star dragons want to say real quick. Because I'm being prompted to pull them. Y'all take what resonates, man. If this resonates with y'all, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if I'm not directly speaking directly to you, take what fucking resonates. If I gotta say that 5,000 times, man, and I don't know who the fuck. If y'all can tell me one fucking reader, just one, that does personal readings for one person on lives, just one, just tell me who the name of that person is. I'm gonna go and watch them because I want to see this person do lives for just. Oh, you popped in here? Oh, let me stop what I'm doing. Let me do a reading for you because you just popped in here. Y'all, if y'all find one reader that does that, please show me them. I want to know who they are. I want you to show them to me. Okay? It says dominance. It says believing in yourself. That's the key. That's the whole key. Not being codependent on somebody else and believing in yourself. Okay? Because who cares what they said? It's none of your business. If they didn't say it to you, it says understanding, looking at both sides. We got a 2 and a 14. Something about the truth. Y'all, there's the death card again. Y'all, it's something to do with your choices and your freedom. This divine timing is here. You need to trust the process and keep your vision. Because you know. You already know. You already know, collective. Oh, and let me tell you this. Wow. Okay, you already know what the deal is. You already know. Okay? There's no, I mean, you use your own discernment. Everything in these cards are saying you're about to leave you're not going to be surrounded by all this attacking anymore because you're elevated above it. You're able to look at it and see it for what it is. Okay? It keeps saying safe house. I don't know if that's for him or for you. I don't know because you've spoken so many truths. You could be being pinpointed. by the mafia or mob. Okay, that could be gangs. Y'all, think about that, okay? That could be fucking the mob, a mob of people, gangs. You were being pinpointed for speaking the truth. Look, these readings are not personal. Okay? They're not personal. This is a intuitive about the energy that is going on. And if your fucking name happens to come out with bad energy, that's not my fault. That's not the messenger's fault. That your energy is so strong in the darkness that it shows up in the reading. How they gonna hate the messenger? You understand? How they gonna hate the messenger for that? You didn't make them people go out and do bad. You didn't make them people go do. You just told the truth about it. What did you know about it? I cannot make this up. I can't believe that. That's crazy. I can't believe it, but wow. One temple, one body, one home, one house. This is the house. Very knowledgeable. This says, throat blue. Someone speaks the truth. It says plant and harvest. Ages 50 to 55. It says chaos. Okay, why chaos? It says a forgery. That's okay. Forgery doesn't necessarily have to mean that someone wrote down something, your name or what have you. They're forging who you are, okay? Like, they could be malicious gossiping, malicious rumors and stuff like that. Forging your image, putting out, say they made a channel to forge your image to make you seem what you're not. Okay, that could be a forgery in itself, okay? Like putting out a false image of you, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Look, when you said a mouthful when you said that, Lee, I mean, the massive amount of fucking Illuminati, oh my God. And listen, okay, as far as that goes, look, you don't even have to, like, deny them, like you don't want to be in their group or what have you. You don't even have to do that, okay? All you gotta do is be somebody they don't fucking like. You don't even have to know them. I mean, this is insane, okay? And that Illuminati fucking gang, that gang of Illuminati, motherfuckers is all over the world. Y'all do your research 99% of the time, because listen to this now, because it's all going to click. These jokers go to these elite schools. They don't even have to fucking learn anything. Okay? Because their destined path has already been laid out fucking their whole life while they're in their mama's belly. They don't have to learn nothing, none of that, okay? They're placed in these high clout positions in our world. Doctors, influential positions, okay? These doctors, these lawyers, these police officers, the teachers, they're placed in these positions because they went to that school. Not because of their knowledge. It's because they went to that school and they're a participant that is willing to break the rules secretively if needed. So they're put in that position. You understand? So many, god dang. Listen, I'm going to tell you that the school system is damn near it's damn near nothing but witchcraft. Even if some of the teachers that are there don't realize it or don't know, they still participate in the rituals because they think that it's part of the teacher curriculum. So they participate in the ritual, not knowingly, because they choose to be blank or blind. I don't know how you cannot see. I don't know how you can't. Okay, I could see the shit when it wasn't plain. When it wasn't plain and clear, I could see it. I don't know how people these days cannot see. I mean, look, okay, I'm going to say it to you like this. Even if you're not religious, even if you don't have any kind of religious bone in your body, read Revelations, and I'm going to tell you that the Illuminati are going by Revelations word for word. That's where they're making their plans from Revelations. So there's got to be some kind of truth to it. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. That's where they get their plans from. Okay? Let me say this. They do have a belief. It's not that they don't believe in God. Is it that they believe that Satan is God? They have their own Bible that contradicts. If you was to read their Bible to the King James Bible that we have, it almost identical word for word, except for key things have been changed. Key words. There's key words in their Bible that has been changed to make Lucifer be worshipped. And they think that they're doing, look, the whole spiel on it is that they can do enough good works for a mass amount of people that will cover the bad secretive works that they do to a few. They think that. Do you understand? They think that they could, that if they give $1 billion to Hades or whatever from the fire, they give $1 billion to Haiti, to a bunch of people that they're no kind of physically nothing. They have never even seen their faces. They do that, then it'll cover the multitude of sins that they created on these one-on-one basis, like molesting these kids or hurting these kids, and who they blackmailed to get this or who they did that to. That by giving and being kind and giving to these many people, it's going to cover that little bitty tiny sin that they did. They believe that. They believe it wholeheartedly too. They believe it. It's so crazy because it's got to be brainwashing or possession, because they have to when they finally make the deal, they have to give up some type of blood. They have to. That blood is then stored somewhere, so when they want to kill you off and make a clone of you, they can. When you start getting disruptive and don't want to fucking be part of the Illuminati anymore because you didn't know the answers, you didn't know the real truth. Yeah, they do all that from the get-go, okay? But before that, they make you do humiliating things, very extremely humiliating things, so they can hold it against you. Okay? I'm telling you, so these people get like brainwashed. Okay, let me tell you about Scientology real quick. Okay? Scientology is a whole motherfucking religion based on a fictional writer who wrote fiction. He wrote science fiction. Okay? Plain science fiction. He was even a recluse. Stayed to himself. Didn't fuck with people, nothing. He was very recluse. These folks made a whole motherfucking religion on it. Let me tell you this. Most of the people don't know what this religion is, really, until they're already like hundreds and thousands of dollars invested into this religion, and then they find out that they're worshiping a cartoon character called Xenon or some shit like that. Then by that time they're like, fuck, I don't want to feel stupid, but yeah, the whole time been worshiping a fucking fictional character. Y'all take that to the bank. I'm telling you. But they're trying to say that, yeah, y'all. I mean, I do my research. A lot of times I just forget to tell everything that I forget to bring it up or whatever. As soon as I shut this video off, I'll be like, damn, I should have told them that. I forgot about that, okay? But the comparison, this is all to be a deception, okay? The comparison to this fictional Xenon character for the Scientology is to be the same. It goes parallel with Jesus' story. The story of Jesus. Okay? Like it's the same story except for it's Xenon, the God from another planet, ... He's coming back in his big ship to save us all, so on and so forth, because Scientology is all about fucking AI and technology and technical and that kind of shit, science over emotions and so on and so forth, okay? To the point that these people are just so fucking fucked up with this Scientology shit, the science shit, that they get an ultimatum if one of their family members decides that they don't want to be involved in that anymore, the whole rest of the family has to disown them. And this people, the man decided that he didn't want to be a part of it anymore when he found out about Xenon. He didn't want to be a part of it anymore. So he got out. Well, they forced his wife, because she was going to stay in Scientology. They forced him, they gave her the ultimatum, either you disown him, the father of your children, and keep your children away from him, or you're out too. So she chose to be out too. Well, they gave her parents the ultimatum to get out or disown, and her parents chose to disown their daughter and their 3 grandchildren, and they lived 2 miles down the street from them. And they never saw them again. Never. They disowned them. They never saw them again. Living 2 miles down the road from them. That's some fucking, I mean, because these people are really, really wholeheartedly in this, but all of that stems from money. The whole scheme of Scientology is money. It's money. That's all it is. It's a scheme. It's a scheme for money. Y'all take it where it resonates, okay? So I'm done get carried on. It's 2 hours in. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. It says the fraud. Okay, what do we got to know about the fraud? It's something about a leader. A true leader facing forward and one facing to the side. There's doppelganger. There's a fraud. It says volume 6. Y'all, this is crazy. This is all that's on this whole page. Let me tell you what it says. This is some kind of description. It says, Andrew Bogle, black, 25, Creole, taken off the country. by EDW Thickborn ESQ. From the slave list of the Hope Estates, St. Andrew, Jamaica, 1826. That come from the slave list. It was taken off the country. Huh. Well, I heard something different. I don't know about y'all, but I heard something different. Look, and then it goes into hope. Something about hope. Some great men carry their pride with them, despite all cause for pride having vanished. And it was this way with Anonzo. Although he was not yet 10, noting this, Mr. Ballard renamed him Nonsuch. Nonsuch was his name. Okay? Nonesuch. It says Mr. Ballard had a Glaswegian sense of humor and prided himself on witty namings. The ugliest woman on Hope was called Aphrodite, the lame watchman Hercules, the surname Bogle, meaning scarecrow, he gave to anyone who attempted to pride themselves on the appearance or behavior. It says, and during the period of seasoning, Ballard had observed this boy grooming the horses pridefully, polishing the guns pridefully, and picking up pig shit with a certain look on his face, as if he considered even such light labor beneath him. This form of saltwater African, black as any Hope had ever seen. Still, the boy proved quick-minded, and Ballard began bringing him on his morning rounds. An error. It says an error. He was a shrewd child. He knew how to make himself indispensable in many unlikely places and situations, providing small services to the coopers and the wheelwrights, for example, or to the Creole nurses in the hothouse, and even to the bookkeepers, whose pencils he sharpened. His rightful place was the small gang, banking cane, shoveling horse manure. It was Ballard's mistake, but nothing was quite right that winter. There was trouble in the Negro village, of Ballard's own making, but still trouble, and also in the main house, where the housemaids no longer waited for him to leave the room before snickering. He was in a bitter back and forth with the first gang about the need for a plow. 2 of the cane pieces had been retuned to death, despite his warnings about the soil, and the hurricane had taken the roof off the trash house. All was commotion and change and humiliation, in other words, and as a consequence, stitches were dropped, and trouble seeded that would bear fruit much later. Trouble seeded that would bear fruit. Okay, and a case point being the fact that this Bogle was right there with him in the parlor when Ballard first learned that his employer had dropped dead. Then it has a bunch of diary submissions about this young kid come in out of nowhere, out of Jamaica. How in fuck could that be? Huh? Because this says that this was in 1826 is when this was the list of the Hope Estates in 1826, okay? This says that this dude dropped dead in 1775. So something's wrong with there's something that's misprinted or something that was wrong in a letter. The death of Roger Hope Elliston could hardly stupefy Mr. Ballard. He had never met the man, but he had been warned by his predecessors, another hard-working, much-abused Scot, that the only thing worse than the absentee English owner was the interfering, sentimental wife of such a man. So the wife, maybe I'll read the inserts to the diary later, but I'm not reading it now. It says, Billard read this letter twice and considered his options. He knew that the last estate manager, Ruth Land, had been chased off Hope for deviating too severely from his humane plan, having punished 4 boys for abandoning a cane piece in the middle of a rainy season. They had left their holes half dug, and the holes subsequently flooded, ruining the crop. The boys themselves were later discovered in the provision grounds, tending to their own crops. Ruthland burned off their ears. Some unknown informant wrote the sentimental elation about all this. Ruthland lost his position. Now it was Billard's turn to work an impossible condition for a sentimental Englishwoman who wouldn't know a ribbon cane from a lollipop. So someone overly did something as a punishment. The woman, the man, okay, is saying that the man died. The woman is receiving the whole estate, and she has a different view. She has a different kind of view, but women weren't very much listened to back in the day, okay? Still, not much has changed under the sun, I'm just saying, okay? They're not really listened to now. They just, they claim that they listen to the women, but they don't. But there's somebody about to receive like an inheritance, receive a land or something, and you're going to make a difference. Somebody's going to make a difference. Somebody's going to make changes in the way it has been going because something was inhumane or unjust about the workers or somebody working for free. Y'all, I keep hearing that, so y'all take that as it resonates. Take it however you want to. Alright, if this didn't resonate with y'all, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's just for entertainment purposes only. So if you've been entertained, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I have 67% of people watch the video but don't subscribe, and they're returning viewers. So just hit the subscribe. It's free. Okay, helps with algorithms. It helps. Me and YouTube have a fucking some type of communication, I would say. It helps them understand that y'all enjoy it. It says the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you to the next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. Looks like you're saying bye to the past, man. I don't know. Something from the past is coming, but I don't know if it's... Everything telling me something from the past is a new relationship. Not an old past relationship. It's like a friend or something from the past, or acquaintance, or somebody you knew. Okay, Pendulum, everything that I've spoke about, everything that I've said during this reading is the truth and absolute truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Everything that I've spoken. Okay, thank you. Stop. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Is she gonna die? Is she gonna pass away? The Wicked Witch. She's dying. She's gonna die. There you go. That's what I wanted to know. Alright, y'all. Take what resonates. This is wild, okay? In the end, just let me tell you this, okay? Don't depend on other people. Don't depend on other people to bring you the truth. Don't depend on other people to rescue you. Depend on God. Depend on Jesus Christ and yourself. Okay? Don't depend on other people. Don't be dependent on other people. Because we're all flawed. We all have our flaws. And most of the time, What's going on is a bunch of mirroring. Okay, don't depend on other people for your happiness, for your goals, for your dreams. Move forward with God. Period. Okay, God. God is a jealous God. You start worshiping all this money and that's idols. That's idols. Those are gods. Money. Worship of money is a god. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. It's not that hard. Okay? Oh, I don't worship this and I don't worship that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Name brand clothing. Yeah, you worship it. Yeah, you do. And money and your relationship with money should be more of a necessity. Okay, well, I need, rich people don't even carry money. Rich people most of the time don't even have no money. They don't. It's all invested. I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm just saying. It's all about the relationship with money. If you're worshiping it, then it's asking you to do, to even sacrifice for it. So be careful what you're worshiping, what you. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, all these people want to come on here and tell me what I do and this and that. These people don't know me. They don't know nothing about me. I talk to Jesus Christ every single day. That's my best friend, okay? Me and Jesus know, okay? Just be careful with what you're worshiping. God, man, if I could say that any other kind of way, okay? But if you're constantly putting all your expectations on this money that's coming, you're not going to get it. It's always just going to be barely out of your reach. You're just always going to be, because you're worshiping it. You're never going to reach it. You understand? Because it's false, it's fake, it's false, it's an illusion, it doesn't even exist. My luck, it would be my luck that I would win the fucking lottery and then money would be obsolete. Like that would be. I understand. Amen. Amen. And I mean, you don't got to just sit there and suffer in silence, okay? Don't take me wrong. Don't take me the wrong way when I say that, okay, about money, because we got to have it. We live in just like we have to have air. We cannot live without it. We can't live without having some type of money, some kind of finances, okay? We can't live without having it, okay? It's about your relationship with it that it changes from worship, obsession, okay? Like you have enough to pay all your bills. It pays everything. Everything's taken care of. You're not without anything, okay? Instead of going, well, damn, all the bills are paid, but I can't do nothing, okay? Instead of finding fault in it. Be grateful that all the bills are paid because everything that you needed has been taken care of for you to enjoy things that don't cost anything. Natural things don't cost nothing. Like, walk out. Feel the air blow on you. Feel the sun's heat. Listen to the birds sing to you. Those are gifts given to you by God. Those are true gifts. Okay? And you need to start enjoying them and recognizing them over this stupid thing or that stupid thing. Okay? Because all this is illusion. It's going to take away. I'm telling you, it'll take away your happiness. If you don't enjoy nature and keep a balance with it, that phone and that television and all this technological shit that's not natural, it will take away your happiness. It will steal it. I'm telling you. So take the time to go out, and when you take the time to go out and enjoy listening to the birds sing, watching the grasshopper jump. When you take the time, that's spending time with God. Okay? Stay golden, collective. I love y'all. Y'all hit that bell notification. It's absolutely free. It don't cost a damn thing. This reading doesn't cost a damn thing. But if you'd like to help me out for giving it or entertaining y'all or whatever I did, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. Okay? I appreciate it even if it's $1. It helps keep the flow and it helps us all grow. Okay? Light and love, everybody. I'll see you on the flip side. Stay golden.